B here from College Orlando Library, all to tell you about my favorite book of all time, The Giving Tree by Shel Silverstein. Think back to the Stone Ages, when I was a little boy. I read this book and it blew my mind with its amazing themes of love, charity, and so much more. Be sure to check it out at your local library. Bye!
One of my favorite books of all time is this classic children's book, Goodnight Moon by Margaret Wise Brown. The plot is as simple as can be. A very young bunny says goodnight to the objects and creatures located around the room while gradually falling asleep. I love this book for its simplicity and rhythm, which calmly lulls little ones to sleep. This is one book that I'll never get tired of rereading, no matter how old I get.
I recently read Woke Baby by Mahogany L. Brown, illustrated by Theodore Taylor III. Woke babies are up early. Woke babies raise their fists in the air. Woke babies cry out for justice. This board book is an important tool to begin critical conversations with our youngest readers, as well as with adults, to discuss concepts of social justice, power, and anti-racism. Woke babies grow up and change the world.
One of my favorite books over the summer has been That's What Dinosaurs Do by Jory Johns. It's a roar of a time with our dinosaur friend named William as he travels throughout the week, roaring at just about everyone he sees. Although some challenges prevent him from roaring, he does it anyway. Why, you may ask? Because that's what dinosaurs do. It's a great book to get into character with. But you don't have to take my word for it. Check it out yourself.
One of my favorite books is Milasana by E. Nesbitt. I loved fairy tales as a kid, and I remember reading this book at my local library. This satire fairy tale is a longer picture book than most, but it is a delightful read for both kids and adults.
Love's Coming by Joe Kota is one of my favorite books to recommend to young readers. I love the bright colors, the rhyming, the nice big letters, which makes it so much easier to read. You would think that this would be your typical big bad wolf book just by looking at the cover, but there's a nice fun surprise that is definitely worth checking out.
Hi, Deanna Berry from North University Community Library. One of my favorite books is Liza in the Yellow Belly Swamp by Mercer Mayer. It's similar to Little Red Riding Hood, but no disrespect to Red, Liza is facing more than one big bad wolf. There's gobbledygooks, witches, trolls, and other things. Check it out, I think you'll like it. Bye.
Jonah Flor is a tall tale about a giant woman with a big heart who helps her neighbors. It is written by Pat Mora and illustrated by Raul Colon, and it's a favorite of mine to read to children.
Hello everyone! My favorite book, Hello Ocean by Pam Munoz Ryan, is a beautiful book, wonderful illustrations, wonderful text, verses. You can learn 5 senses in one book. So it feels like you are staying on the beach while reading this book.
Hi, I'm here to talk to you today about a wonderful book called Madeline Finn and the Library Dog by Lisa Papp. It is about a girl who at first doesn't like to read. She runs into her library and meets up with a very special program of dog therapy teens and learns to love to read and learns to love dogs. What's not to like about that? I love this book for what it is because it's all about libraries and learning to love reading, but also because with the libraries being closed, we haven't been able to have visits from our dog teams, and I miss them terribly. And when I read this book, I can feel closer to those dogs. Hi, Love on a Leash teams. So, this is a great book. If you too are missing your library visits with therapy dogs, you can read them to your dogs at home, whether they're real or they're like Biscuit, Rover, and Scamp here. They'll love it.
Hi, I'm Pam Stevens, and one of my favorite books of all time is Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day by Judith Yorst. Poor Alexander is having an ordinary day, but for him it's but so bad he wants to move to Australia. This book is great for all ages, not just kids. It's for grown-ups to read aloud to kids and chuckle along with the kids because you've had days like that. It's a book for grown-ups who don't even have a kid in your own life right now to enjoy reading on your own. It's a book for anyone who's ever had a day or a year like that and know that those are taking place everywhere, somewhere, even in Australia.
I like to share one of my favorite books with you. It's called Happy. The book is by Miles Van Hout and it talks about emotions. The first time that I opened it up, I looked at its picture and I fell in love with it. It's one word on each page and a picture that goes with it, but the illustrations are adorable. Check it out and I hope you like it as much as I do.